What's up, y'all? Here I go again with another penitentiary tale, man. And this one's more of a Tainted Blues tale. This is about in the penitentiary when people having tuna attacks and shit, you know? And it happens in there a lot, you know what I'm saying? And me, I don't smoke, you know? But I have homies that smoke, people that smoke. And, you know, people do things to ease their mind in there. So, like, one of these guys, he was a little bitty youngster, right? And he couldn't handle the smoke. But he still liked to smoke. And he was Mexican, of course, so here in Texas, Mexicans stick with your race. Everybody sticks with their race. Whites with the whites, blacks with the blacks. You know, that's just how Texas penitentiary is, you know? And he was a Mexican, so he fell up under me and the homeboys and the Mexicans over there. So I told him, I was like, look, dog, if you make us look bad, you bring heat to the dorm, we gonna bang you up, man. You know, I don't wanna put my hands on you because he's a little bitty dude, you know? He's a little bitty old dude, little 19-year-old, you know, he didn't know no better, none of that. And he kept smoking. He kept on having attacks. He kept on falling out, you know, shaking, having seizures, hitting his head on the bunk and busting his face open, you know, and all kinds of stuff. So, you know, he would wait till I go to sleep and then go do it. You know, so then we violated him, you know, banged him up, and he still, 3 or 4 days later, he went right back to it. You know, that's just addiction, man. You know, people battle with addiction, but still, though, zero tolerance in the pen. You know, you don't play that. So, there's a couple times, man, I had to tie him up. I had to tie him up so he don't hurt himself. Because he was falling out, busting his head and stuff. And that happens a lot. I seen one dude, you know, he fell asleep standing up. And all you seen, I was sitting down on my bunk. All you seen was him drop to his knees and hit his face on the concrete bone. Tooth fell out, he chipped his tooth. He got up holding his mouth like this because he had chipped his tooth, you know. And he ain't getting that tooth back, you know what I'm saying? And he still had time to do. And then sooner or later, he snapped out of it. A year later, he had quit smoking, man. But, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you. You either tuned in or you tuned out, you know what I'm saying? And you can't be tuned in being tuned out in the penitentiary. Because K2 is not a real drug in there. They giving you roach spray, man. Come on, dog. Like, you ain't no roach, fool. What the fuck you smoking, man? You know, a lot of people just smoking anything a nigga give them nowadays, man. You know, chain gang innovations, man.